G'day everybody, welcome back to Everspace 2. Hope you guys are doing well. It's been a while since I've actually played the game, but if I recall correctly, quite a few things happened in the previous episode. So, we learned that essentially GNB have recovered the coordinates to the comet, or, well, did they discover the coordinates, or perhaps maybe just discovered that our plan was to mine the comet? But anyway, they're already on their way, and obviously with GNB being such a massive force to contend with, we decided, along with Commissioner Hawk that is, that it would be not a bad idea to get in touch with Fallon Pango in the hopes of perhaps acquiring some sort of a maybe virus of some kind that may be able to ground the entire GNB fleet. So that is our main objective. However, having looked at the mission level requirements, I don't think we're actually ready yet for the main mission. So we're going to continue on with one of our secondary missions, which we picked up maybe quite a few episodes ago now, but it is from Alec, and it is the Gang Wars mission. So we'll go to the destination that we need to go to here in Drake. It is still an unknown destination, so we're not entirely sure what's there just yet. And yeah, we'll get that mission kicked off. We have been spending a little bit of time here in the previous episode, I think, trying to unlock this secure container, but we just really can't find the energy sphere dispenser, so I don't think I'm going to spend any more time with that. Let's just get out of here and we'll make our way to our destination. Alright, so let's set a course here. We need to go to Lethos Starport, it is, so a heavily modified distribution center in orbit over the planet Ross. Lethos Starport's long history of operations include its original function as a mining platform, a dark conversion referred to as Fort Carnage, alongside the establishment of the Coalition, and now reformed into a defensible commerce exchange port with a much brighter future. Okay, cool. So I suppose we're dealing with the Coalition there. I'm not entirely sure if we would really fight them. The Coalition, as I said before, is the faction that I would probably side with the most, but we haven't really had too much story with them so far, so we'll see how we go. One other thing that I recall happened in the previous episode was the big bombshell that we left for the entire crew, which is the fact that we are indeed a clone pilot, and a lot of them sort of realized that explains a lot about our character and what has happened in the past, especially Alec, considering Alec's sort of been with us since the first game, and yeah, he never questioned why we always returned, even though he saw us die quite a few times, and in that game there were still plenty of our clones to use, essentially, so we always transferred our consciousness to another clone. Anyway. Here we are, Lethos Starport. For once, it's actually a starport that is not destroyed. We have always seen like one of these larger looking starports, and they often appear to be, you know, broken up in sections, or, you know, some part of it is completely blown up, but this one seems to be completely intact. So, nice change. Alright, well, all we need to do really is dock at the Coalition HQ to start Gang Wars. I don't know, I sort of predict that maybe we're gonna have to fight other Coalition gangs, perhaps, and we're maybe fighting for the Coalition against the Coalition itself. Maybe there's some infighting. I was sort of looking around first, guys, because obviously there's generally a lot of stuff hidden around in these stations. There's definitely a shielded area here. So we might be able to break through somehow. Okay, yes, and of course we've not got space for anything. Let's actually just do a little bit of an inventory tidy up. That can go. I'd like to sell stuff though, if we can. That's good. Let's take that. Yeah, let's sell the rest. Let's check out... Ah, yes, that's right. We couldn't pick that up. Now we can. Alright, so this shielded area, I wonder if there's just a pretty obvious place we can get that shielded area offline. There we go. Pretty easy. Haven't seen a location challenge here though, so I assume all that we need to do is just completely loot the place. So we'll see how we go.
Okay, back to enjoying the view.
Alright, so we've got a secure container here. I'm not entirely sure how this one is opened. Perhaps maybe there's a button or something on the back? Oh no, just right here. Sneaky. Alright. Uh, 1700 on the range. 734 energy DPS. 1800 range. Okay. Nice DPS, but not great when it comes to range though, so yeah, maybe we'll get rid of that. That's fine. 1600. Alright. We can probably get rid of that as well, actually. Come to think of it. Alright, so I think that's it for this little section here. So let's keep going. Definitely start seeing a few more things popping up here that we can interact with. Let's just check all of these things out. Yeah, I'm surprised that people, you know, don't get shitty with us about, you know, destroying stuff on their station and, you know, taking stuff. Because in the first game, that was always the norm, right? Like, as soon as you found yourself in friendly territory with bases and stuff like that, yes, you can explore and stuff like that, but then, you know, suddenly you'll find yourself in a situation where you really want whatever's in that loot crate, and then you destroy a shield or whatever, or you try to bust in, and suddenly all hell breaks loose, and you're finding yourself having to defend against what was previously neutral ships. Usually it was with like the GNB and stuff, but anyway. It's nice that you can do a lot of looting in this game without attracting hostility everywhere. Alright, let's again make a little bit more space. We should be able
Are merely numbers to me.
We should be able to hopefully sell some stuff. Okay, it's interesting how there's some stuff here. Yeah, okay. As soon as I saw we could interact with a few of these things, I'm like, yeah, there's probably something hidden away. Okay, there's nothing there. except for the power core, I suppose. And then, is that a socket over there? Energy sphere socket. Okay, so we need to find a power core socket somewhere. What about over there? Yep, okay. Cool. I don't tend to like to bring stuff like this with us unless we really have to, because obviously it does block our ability to fire weapons. Alright, we are really picking up a lot of stuff here. I'm sort of inclined to just dock first, and I'm hoping we can trade. Yeah, there's definitely a trade marker there. And at least if we get rid of our stuff, we should be able to then freely pick up more stuff, and we can decide if we want to dismantle or sell stuff again. So I think that's a wise thing to do. Let's have a convo here. See what happens.
Coalition HQ, state your business.
I'd like to inquire about the well-being of some young horags on your station.
Well, look what the cat dragged in. Aren't you Adam Roslin?
The one and well, yes.
That stunt you pulled on Avonrest brought down Okar heat on the Coalition, which we could have done without.
Oh, yeah. Look, sorry, but that was Maddox. I think I remember you.
I am Ming Yun. I command the Coalition, or what's left of it.
Look, I'm just trying to do a favor for an old friend. Do you happen to know any of the offspring of a horag named Elec?
Of course. Emek and Enik especially, they're total goofballs. My own kids love them. You can tell Elec they're all doing fine. I can't vouch for the general future of our station, however.
What do you mean?
The Coalition is walking a tightrope, and I fear our position here is hanging by a thread.
I feel I owe you guys for all the trouble Maddox caused earlier. If there was something I could do...
We could use any help we could get. Tell me, have you ever heard of the Zurilia gang?
Should I have?
Dregs of the colonial fleet abandoned here after the Okar War. They've managed to survive in the geothermal plant of a lava planet, looting the occasional automated cargo, which we can tolerate so long as they leave our bases alone. But now, the Zurilia scientists have developed a signature bomb which we have no defense against.
So they become a threat?
Possibly. If we could just get our hands on one of these bombs, we could examine it and assess the magnitude of the threat.
If I was to try to pocket one for you, where would they be found?
Deep inside their base. The bombs come forward to a drone. Get a drone out of there and program it to deliver it to us. Just, you know, make sure it's not armed.
Sounds too easy. There has to be a catch.
The Zurilia's HQ is well defended, but our spies have reported a back way in that's unguarded.
Why would they leave it unguarded?
Because it's inside a volcano.
Ah, and there's the catch.
I can't send any of my own people. If Zurilia finds out we were involved, that would provoke them into action.
I'll undertake the task. I'm not one to leave my friends' kids in danger.
Deliver us the drone, and then we might take a different opinion of you.
Alright, there you go. So, another job for the Coalition. It doesn't sound like too bad of a job, actually. So, I was thinking that perhaps maybe the side quest had something to do with Alec's kin, but I'm completely wrong. So, obviously, they just live here and they seem to be fine. I don't know why they're saying they're hanging by a thread, because this place looks like it's thriving, but I suppose it's just the threat that they're sort of concerned about. Let's actually check out the ship dealer here. Probably got some new and interesting looking ships. Well, we've piloted one of these ones before. I think we also had one of these. We might actually be running out of like ship types to pilot, guys. maybe we should, in the next purchase, buy one of these smaller ships. You know, very, very light and agile. We should be able to sort of dodge and duck and weave from attacks, but yeah, we have very, very low armor and low hit points, so we got to be careful if we do buy one of these. Probably not now though, because we've just, you know, I don't think it's been very long since we've purchased the previous ship, so, well, the ship that we're currently using, that is, so I think we can give it a little bit more time. But anyway, since we're here, we're going to sell a whole bunch of these things here. So actually, now that I think about it, guys, I did probably say in the previous episode that we were supposed to go back home to tidy up our inventory, and we haven't done that. So apologies if people were expecting that was going to happen. It looks like we have taken a different approach. Let's yeah, sell all the stuff that we don't really want. I think we can get rid of some of these nanobots. They're not really that rare anymore. And do we want to start using large nanobots? I'm not entirely sure. I think it's probably okay that we just get rid of some of these medium nanobots. They're easy to come by. We've still got 3 anyway. Yeah, it's just all this stuff that's not worth that much, unfortunately. Do I want to sell solar panels? I suppose I don't really need to do that. Yeah, and all this stuff, which I'm not really going to do in terms of these decoders. So let's sell all of that. I'll keep the sticky turret. I like those. They might come in handy. Yeah, let's get rid of everything. So, sell all. Keeping these, they do have good stats, but we just have to reach level 23 to actually use them. I missed this one. Let's sell all of that. And yeah, everything else, well, yeah, I would like to maybe tidy up. So maybe if we get the chance later on, we'll try and head back to home base and we'll do a cleanup. All right, so, oh yes, apologies. We were also going to sell some of these things. But again, I'm not entirely sure if selling them is the right thing to do or whether or not dismantling them is a better option, because we might actually get like really important components if we do decide to go into crafting and stuff, that is. So let's just do that. That's really given us quite a lot of space, so we should be able to just continue for a little bit more without needing to go back to home base. Let's take a look at jobs here. Yeah, these are probably just like normal jobs. We've never seen one of these battle support jobs. So I suppose maybe the coalition is fighting against, you know, some other faction or something like that. So why don't we accept that? That way we can sort of see what that's all about. We've never seen station maintenance either. So we could pick up one of those if we wanted to. Maybe Minesweeper, Destroy Base. We've seen that before. Let's do a station maintenance and see if that's any good. But I think we're done here. Let's leave. And now that we've got a little bit more...
Hey, Alec, it's me. Hey, Adam! Ben repaired the ice cream machine. It's delicious!
That's great. Look, I visited the Coalition and Ming-Yan reassured me that your children are doing great. I just need to make sure things stay that way.
Okay, that doesn't sound reassuring at all.
Can you tell me anything about a Zerrillia gang that's been hounding the Coalition?
Those guys? A thorn in the backside of the Drake system. Their boss, Admiral Zealous, is a bloodthirsty maniac who thinks it was a mistake to sign a treaty with the Okar. You're not getting mixed up with them, are you, buddy?
I'm just paying them a little visit. I'll be careful. If I can help neutralize some bombs they've apparently developed, I might be able to provide some lasting security for all the little X.
You're the best, Adam.
All right. Well, at least for the moment, Alex I don't know, cousins are all secure, but yeah. Per Rosalind's words, we do need to make sure it stays that way. Connection socket. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here to do. We found that sphere dispenser. So I'm gonna see if we can at least open that one. I'm just trying to remember where the dispenser is. Oh, actually, the dispenser is over there. And then, if I'm not mistaken, we have to carry it up there somewhere, or... Oh, just over there. Okay, cool. Who knows, we might need the energy sphere for more than just one thing.
Get away for a fresh round.
Okay. Had a little bit of a taste of these Zorilla fellows. Zorillia fellows, rather. Okay, good stuff. Luckily there's a lot of friendly ships around as well, so they tend to give us a bit of a hand. Alright. So, let's grab what we need from here. Okay, good, and just shoot that in there. Will that actually go in? Nice. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out what that actually did.
Requesting permission to dock. Permission granted. Freighter Stella Hauler.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that did, guys. There's a power core socket there. Another secure container here.
Hey, what's up?
Just doing some routine maintenance. How about you?
Same here, but I'm starting to get worried about the state of this place. It's starting to show its age.
Alright, good. Let's just try to do a little bit more looting. As much as we can.
Yes, actually, part of the usual copper and titanium.
Another secure container here. Shielded bits. Okay, this should be hopefully straightforward. Alright, and...
Trying another maneuver.
Okay, gotta get the order right.
Operation in the DMZ wasn't all about trying a different angle.
Okay, all of them actually have two, so... I wonder if they're all connected or if we need to do them sort of one by one. I think they're all connected, so... Goodness, this could take a while. No. Okay. So this one first. Oh no. Okay. So left first, maybe, on all of them? Oh. Alright, alright.
This is Freighter Astrobulk requesting permission to dock. Permission granted, Freighter Astrobulk. You are cleared to land at Bay 3.
Okay, so we tried the left one on this one. Let's try the right. Oh man, okay. This is horrible. Okay. Good. 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 So that's 3. And they're all on the left first. So I'll try this one again on the left. Yes, good. And now, I think what I'll do is I'll try to actually do the same order again, so... But all on the right.
There he is.
No, okay. Okay. Oh, goodness me.
I'm on him.
These guys managed to destroy, like, a capital ship. It's crazy. Alright. So, I suppose I can't follow the same pattern as before for the right side. So we're gonna have to figure things out the hard way. So we skip that one, we go with this one first. And then we go back.
There he is.
Alright, and... we already tried this one. And it didn't work. So maybe this? I mean... no. Alright. Oh, I don't blame you guys for skipping ahead. Because, yeah, this is a little painful. I wonder if there's any hints as to which one needs to go first. Sorry, let's just take a look at that.
Requesting clearance for approach. Copy that, Nova Express. You're cleared to land at Bay 4.
I wonder if the lighting changes. Let's try it. Okay, I don't really see any visible changes here. Okay, so we tried these two, and they didn't work, I don't think. Or did I try the right ones?
Space station. We've detected a minor leak in our cargo hold. Requesting assistance.
Okay.
Copy that. We'll send a maintenance team to assess and repair the leak. Keep the area secure.
No. Is it this one? Oh, God. Alright. I wonder if there's an easier way to try and shoot these things. Doesn't look like it.
This is Freighter Odyssey Cargo, requesting permission to dock. Copy that, Freighter Odyssey Cargo. You are cleared to land at docking bay 12.
Nothing's going on.
Oh no.
Station, I have repaired the damaged power conduits. Can you confirm that power has been restored?
Affirmative. Droid ARD-28. Power has been restored to all critical systems. Thank you for your assistance.
Okay, it's just the one left. Alright. Goodness me. Alright. Cool. At least we have some rare stuff, but was it worth it? Good bloody question. Yeah, I don't think so. I was hoping for a mainframe component out of that one, but I don't think we got one. So, anyway, let's move on and yeah, let's check out the rest of this place. I don't want to spend the entire episode here, though, guys. So, we will move on shortly. Energy sphere dispenser, power core socket, power core socket. Yeah, plenty of power core sockets everywhere. Then there's that connection socket. So we do need to find a power connector somewhere. And there's this. Not entirely sure how to open it just yet. There we go, there's a button. Well, there must be one more, or even more than, you know, that. I don't really see any other buttons, though. Cheeky. Okay. And that's a mainframe component, so that's nice. Let's convert that into one mainframe expansion. Heat sphere socket. Power core socket. Containers over here. More stuff that we shouldn't really be selling here. Okay, well, at least that's a start. Hopefully it's just these two. Okay, that didn't really open the thing that I thought it would open, but it's fine. Okay. Let me just take a look at those missiles. Okay. Yeah. 977 on the kinetic damage. I really like that we get free missiles using this particular superior secondary weapon. But I don't think the damage is really doing us any favors right now. We are sort of needing something a little bit higher level. Again, so we've opened a couple of containers which we didn't mean to. That's fine. Not entirely sure how to open that one just yet, though. Nice. Superior energy core blueprint. It's pretty good. Alright. Time to continue our looting process here. Although we're not really having a lot of success trying to open some of these containers. The puzzles are definitely getting more and more complicated. And I'm sort of mindful of the amount of time that we're spending here just trying to get at these things, and oftentimes the rewards might not be very good, but there's always a chance that there's like a mainframe component hidden away somewhere. unclear what we need to do on this front.
Nothing's going on.
I wonder if we just have to open all of the containers behind this thing. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Yeah, it made a little bit more sense now, because the pipes were all connected. And yeah, as soon as we looted everything else, we were able to just basically open this thing. Alright, good. Anything worthwhile? The answer is no. Okay. Goodness me. Wow. Alright, so this is quite a big puzzle right here. I wonder if the lights mean anything, as there's one with a different color here. Alright. What? I wonder if we have to shoot things before the electrical current travels. I mean, that would be very tough to do, though.
I'll have another go.
Hmm. Or we do this, and then we do this. Ah, yes. Okay, makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Very nice. Okay, so that one was not too bad, pretty straightforward. Okay, tell us your secrets. Ah, okay, this is the one that we saw before, which we couldn't really figure out. Yeah, we only see the one button. There must be... Ah, here we go. Yep. Starting to make sense now. Alright. Any button here? Yes. And I wonder if there are, like, even more buttons somewhere else. But anyway, I only see the 3 for now. So let's try that. Okay, alright. There must be more buttons. Maybe on the other side, actually. Let's have a look. So no buttons there. Nope. Huh.
I think my energy core is scrambled or is leaking. I don't know. Something's going on.
Yeah, I don't really see any more buttons, to be honest. So we've tried the combinations already. Ah, hang on a second. I see what's going on. So Roman numerals on the sides. Yes, okay, I see. So got, this is the first one. And that's the third. Must be number 2 right here. Nice, okay. And this is number 3, and 4 is right here. Hopefully, this is the last one. There we go. Was it worthwhile? That's a big question. Alright, so we've got better corrosion missiles, I suppose. 1448. Yeah, much better. Look, considering the damage output, I think we're gonna have to switch now. Because I think we're probably not doing ourselves any favors by keeping the old corrosion missiles or the Scorpion missiles. So unfortunately we're gonna have to say goodbye to this one. I mean, I knew it was gonna happen eventually. So we've got cruise missiles here, we've got better ones, so let's install that. And yeah, there's plenty of stuff for us to sell, so and still obviously plenty of stuff for us to loot here, but there's a lot of puzzles to be solved. I'm not keen on doing more puzzles right now. I feel like we should move on from this area. So let's land at the HQ and let's just sell stuff. And at least we can sort of clear out a little bit of space. Let's maybe dismantle that instead. Okay. Yeah, and we can get rid of more nanobots. That's fine. I think I'm happy with that. Let's just get rid of that. Alright, cool. I think we're ready to go. And I'm just sort of trying to think what we should get up to next. We did pick up those side jobs, and one of the side jobs is, I think, level 22 potentially, or maybe even 23. It might be a good opportunity for us to just check out what the side job involves. So this is station maintenance, and this one is battle support. Yeah, okay, so we're definitely within level for both of them. Why don't we go to station maintenance first, check out what that type of mission is all about. Hopefully it won't be too long. We'll move on to the next one pretty quickly if we can do that. And then, yeah, we're gonna have to try and make our way to the gang base, and from there we're gonna have to try and figure out how to, you know, get in without being detected, I suppose. You know, come to think of it, that would probably be a good chance for us to use, like, the cloaking tech. We've picked up quite a few of those cloaking devices.
Okay, we're here. Now let's inspect the station carefully.
But we've never actually used any of the cloaking stuff before, so I don't know how important it is to remain undetected. Because, you know, if you ask me, I'd be more inclined to just destroy everything in sight. So, I know, like, the Coalition wants us to sort of grab like some of those bombs and just, you know, deliver the bombs back so that they can sort of research on it, or do some research on it, and perhaps maybe develop some technology to counter it. But I'm like, well, you know what? It's easier if I just handle all of them myself. Who knows? That could be what we end up doing anyway. That coalition fighter is really taking a lot of damage. Well, it's taken out now. I don't suppose it might be a good idea to just get rid of all of the enemies in the area first, and then do the maintenance. Makes sense to me. Good, one more. Okay, so let's repair this station. Apparently there's 17 points that we need to repair. So hopefully it's going to be straightforward enough. We'll probably just need to find all of these leaks and sparks and whatever. So, unfortunately, our sensors don't seem to be picking things up from afar, so we just have to sort of approach the station quite closely to inspect it and find all the problem areas.
Check.
Okay. I feel like we've done something similar, but perhaps maybe for like a main mission or something like that a while back. Good. Yeah, I think when we get to maybe our 15th, 16th, or 17th one, it's probably going to be really hard to find. Hopefully it's not going to take us too long. Okay, there's one there. Another one over that side. Just looking at everything on this side, I see some gases coming out here. Cool. Okay, something else over there. Alright. Just have one more somewhere on this gigantic thing. It could either be sparks or sort of gases leaking from the station. There we go. Nice.
That was a cinch. Finished that job for you.
Much appreciated, Mr. Roslin. Credits transferred.
Alright, good. Yeah, I like how the game has really various options for us to, you know, get loot and get credits as well. So, it's really nice that you can just decide to pick up some of these jobs to supplement your income. So, don't suppose there's anything else in the area that can be looked at. But anyway, I think it's time to move on. Let's jump and let's make our way to the next coordinates, and we'll see if we can give the Coalition a hand. Something to do with like battle assistance or something like that. So, right here. Let's go. It is level 22 as well, so I am expecting a bit of a challenge here. Alpha Draco Thermal Plant. Okay. Is that a volcanic planet? Could that be where we need to go? I don't see any markers on it though. Let me just quickly check on where our objective is. Ah, yes, it is. Gang Wars is happening there. Makes sense. Makes sense. So yeah, hopefully we can tidy things up at these coordinates pretty quickly, and then the next thing that we'll do is we'll jump into the area of where the secondary mission will start. And yeah, I mean, considering where we're at with the episode, I think we might take a bit of a break there. I know that this...
I was hired to help. You came just in time, too. Could use some assistance right now.
Oh, that's Dax's voice. I was going to say, considering where we are with the episode, I think we might wrap things up, and I know that we've probably spent a little bit too much time doing, you know, puzzles and looting and all that sort of stuff. Hope you guys don't mind. Sometimes the episodes just pan out that way. I'm sort of considering whether or not I want to, you know, like, do as much of the puzzles as what we're currently doing, because it does take quite a long time to do them sometimes. And it's not like I'm going for any sort of completionist run or anything like that, so, you know, it might not be so bad if we ignore some of them. And yeah, if we find ones that are like super obvious, for example, then, you know, yes, we'll try and do those, but yeah, like sometimes we have to find like sphere dispensers. The sphere dispensers are not in the, you know, an area that you would expect. So, you know, for those, perhaps maybe it's better if we just, you know, deal with those when we actually, you know, happen to find the things that we needed to find. Okay, we've got a destroyer over there. I'm keen on trying to take that one out if we can, although there's definitely a lot of other enemies protecting it as well. So I've just realized that there's actually a bar at the top to say, you know, who's winning, essentially. So that I was not expecting.
I need to take a break. I'll be back. You're going down.
Okay. Let's get in there.
Here comes the Alec.
Hey there, feel free to shoot at something.
Nice.
Keep it up. Nice. Someone to shoot at.
What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to chuck one of our sticky turrets here. I think this is appropriate.
Get away for a fresh round. Get him.
I was itching to kill another one.
Oh man, it doesn't look like we're going to win though.
Practice bucket.
That could have gone better.
So, I'm not entirely sure what we do in this instance. Like, do we just try to escape? As yeah, we definitely didn't manage to help anyone over there. So, oh, okay, so the enemies just like jumped out. Alright, that's nice to know. I mean, they do hang around for a little bit, right? So, we could essentially get destroyed if we are not too careful. Well, yeah, unfortunately we weren't able to successfully complete that job, but that's alright. Sometimes we don't win at things. So, I'm just trying to think, in hindsight, what would have been the best approach. Perhaps maybe dealing with the battleship first. But we did end up dealing with the battleship pretty early on. Another thing that could have helped is if I actually focused on the fight. I was sort of making some commentary, maybe a little bit too much while we were fighting there. Perhaps maybe I could have focused up a little bit more. Anyway, next time we'll get it. I don't know if we'll pick up more of those jobs. I mean, I'm curious to actually win one though, right? So maybe we can come back and do another one. Hopefully there'll be a point in time that we have to go back to Letho Starport and we can hopefully, you know, pick up another one of those missions. Sometimes you can just pick up the missions directly from the map screen as well, so we'll keep an eye out for those if they happen to be in the area. But anyway, let's start this Gang Wars / Search and Destroy, and hopefully we don't get into fights immediately at the start of arriving in this place, because I think we're due for a little bit of a break at this point.
Here we go.
Alright, yep. So we can definitely try and take the stealth approach. The enemies are all still pretty far away. I mean, these guys are 3k away. They could detect us if we're not too careful here. I'm just backing off. And yeah, I suppose we'll need to sort of find a way in. Let me just take a look at our mission description / objectives here. So might not be doing the right thing here, guys. Sorry. I could potentially be doing a separate mission. Ah, sorry. This is another side job from the Coalition. My bad, my bad. This is where we need to go. Alpha Draco. Yes, yes, yes. Well, since we're here, we may as well do Search and Destroy. What level are these guys? 22 and 23. Okay. Look, if we only deal with one group at a time, we might be okay here. So,
I see him. Target destroyed.
didn't go too badly. But we do have a few elites here, so gotta be careful.
You got a problem? Don't talk. Shoot.
Nice.
Yes.
I'm done with the job.
Excellent, Mr. Roslin.
Alright. I don't suppose there's really anything out here that we can sort of loot or
See you around.
any points of interest, but hopefully this is a good place for us to take a little bit of a break. I'm not entirely sure if we can save here, so we'll either start the episode from here, or we might start the episode from another place. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this episode. Again, apologies if this was too much of a looty, puzzly episode. I'll try to keep that sort of stuff to a little bit more of a minimum in the future. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this one. Leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.